But now it's time for Jordan to take over a little bit because Star Trek is back in the news. And they can't stop, won't stop. And I'm sorry, Ron, because there's a lot of Star Trek news I've been waiting for, and I'm sorry, Ron. But I'm going to tie it in for you. So now it's time for some Trek talk. All right, Star Trek. A lot of stuff came out from Comic-Con we didn't get a chance to talk about. So we're talking about now because we have our Trek Master on tonight. But Star Trek Section 31, the trailer came out. Emperor Philippa Georgiou, of course. We have Michelle Yeoh playing this part. She's fucking fantastic. I love her so much. She's so good. She's a ruthless fucking bitch, badass bitch in this. I love it so much. But the trailer looks like fucking CW shit to me. Just saying, putting it out there. And people are saying they have their early 2025 is coming out. But people are saying they have that Monster Maroon uniforms in. Maybe Jordan can put some fucking weight to that Monster Maroon fucking uniforms. I have no idea what that fucking means, but I hear about that. It's classic, right, Jordan?
It's classic.
Starfleet Academy is also coming. And on top of that, bring a lot of characters in from canceled shows, of course. If you look at it, I don't know. I have no idea. Of course, Starfleet Academy is about like training new cadets, but they're going to bring in Tig Notaro in here, playing her part. We got Oed Fair, who's awesome too, bringing in his part. Mary Wiseman also coming in. They're all going to star from Voyager's, from Voyager. Robert Picardo is coming in. They're all coming to be a part of this. They're training new Starfleet. They'll find a way to wrap that all up. Lower Decks, they launched their last season. It's coming out now, October 24th. The last season it will drop. 2 episodes drop in the first week. On top of that, a live action comedy. We're not talking about Orville. No, this is Star Trek in its prime. In that world, comedy coming from Justin Simon and Tawny Newsome, who was in, again, the Paramount Plus show, Lower Decks, writing the whole thing, making a half-hour comedy. Yeah, but that was animation. This is live action, Jordan. Half-hour comedy, writing debut for these people. Great. Also, on top of that, something leaked. Of course, if you're a Star Trek fan, you know we had that whole episode from Strange New Worlds, where it was a musical episode. Well, now they're going to write a whole musical, apparently. They're working on it for a rendition of that on Broadway. Star Trek is going to Broadway. Oh, my God. I mean, about fucking time, Jordan. About fucking time. Why would they not conquer the Broadway stage? Who fucking knows? They dropped a trailer for Strange New Worlds on top of that. And they're also in the early stages of figuring out that subspace rhapsody thing. I think that's the best thing from this. I think make a musical. That sounds great to me. Like, it worked really well. I liked it. I'm just saying.
Dude,
it worked really well.
How about Star Trek 4? We ever going to get that? Star Trek 4, the Kelvin timeline.
That's still in development, Jordan.
Yeah,
it's still in development. It's still in development. The God King says no to all of it. But Jordan, I'm gonna pawn this ball over to the Starfleet commander himself, our captain of Starfleet. Jordan, take that captain's chair and spin that sumbitch around 3 times and tell us, how do you feel about this Starfleet news?
Well, most of it's bad. I mean, I really wanted, like, when they first announced Section 31, I was so excited because that is something that's been in the Star Trek, like, mythos for, like, since Next Generation. They're like the Black Ops. They're like the shady fucking division of Starfleet that's really never really explored. So I was excited for Section 31, but then they dragged it out. Now I've seen the trailer and I'm like,
CW.
Yeah, I don't. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. I'll try to watch it probably. I mean, I watch all Trek. The musical episode worked for a special for a like, oh, you know, it's funny. Let's have a filler episode. As a Broadway musical, I can't see it doing it. I can't.
It's not Buffy, you're saying, right?
It's just it's just not gonna.
The Buffy musical is so fucking good. I'll put it out there. I'll put it out there.
And as far as a comedy, we already had that. It's called The Orville. It got such great ratings because Seth MacFarlane is such a huge Star Trek fan. And I don't know if anybody knows this, but he was in a few episodes. You will see him as a random engineer with lines in the Enterprise TV show from back in the day.
Well, no, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
Thank
GR knows too.
Hey, I'm a Trekkie from before you guys were born.
Thirsty Daddy coming in hot. Coming in fucking hot.
So I gotta say, we already got the comedy thing, and it was called the Orville.
Can I tell you though, Jordan? What was the best? You watched the musical episode. The best part for me was the Klingon part, man. The Klingon part was fucking awesome.
I gotta say, it was pretty funny.
Pretty fucking great. Pretty fucking great.
It's so cringe. Anytime they do a musical episode on anything, it's cringy. It is freaking cringy.
Yeah.
I'm a big musical fan.
No comedies, please.
I'm a big musical fan, so for me, I love this shit. I'm saying I love this shit.
I gotta agree with Queen. Just make another fucking movie.
Yeah. Now, Ron, I know you're not a big Star Trek fan. You're not a Starfleet commander. You're not gonna wear that red suit, yellow suit, blue suit, square root, some bitch suit any day of the week. But I will say this though. I don't know if you saw if you ever saw the musical episode. I think it might like it. It's actually very well done. Do you think that a musical for a production like this, I'm saying a musical for something like this, like there is so much lore for Star Trek. There's so much. Right. Do you think that a musical will draw in new fans in a way and bring them to Broadway and expand the universe in a way that Star Trek will never have been seen before?
Absolutely not. No,
Thank you, Ron.
Trekkies don't equate to musicals. Bad connection.
So you don't think there's any world that people are like, oh, I'm just going to go check out this random Starfleet musical?
No. No way.
Hey, leave Shatner away. Leave him alone. But Ron, do you think this will bring? You don't think that people will be like? You think that the people from that normally go to Broadway productions? You don't think they would actually go just check this out just for? I mean, like a laugh or maybe like out of curiosity.
Look at that right there.
I don't think people are buying tickets on Broadway to laugh at a non-comedy. And I think the typical Broadway age wouldn't. No. Why do I keep going on this? No, there's not going to be any interest.
He's going down the rabbit hole.
Theaters will be empty worldwide. It'll be the biggest
down
loss
in a month.
ever seen.
But also, they're doing a comedy. They think a comedy will help make this draw different people around, or no?
Oh God, no. It's a formula that works how it is. Even though I'm not a Trekkie, I think I saw like up till number 6 of the movies. Was there a number 6? I think I saw.
There's like 10, 12, 14.
Well, I think I saw half of them. The last one being at the Paramount Theater, which is the Disney Theater on Hollywood now.
Love that theater.
Oh, I love that theater.
It's so good. It's so freaking good.
That's where I saw the last one. I appreciated it.
They are dancing.
No, they better not be.
They're dancing, GR. Of course they're dancing. They dance in the freaking rendition on Paramount Plus. They're going to dance on rendition at the Dolby Theater, wherever the hell they are. I don't know. They're going to dance on Broadway, GR. They're going to dance in the big screen. They're going to dance on the small screen. They're going to dance on that stage. They're going to dance until their hearts will not stop dancing.
Nothing left.
So they're beamed up.
This is as bad as the MCU when they came up with Rogers the Musical.
GR, take it away. You were a Trekkie before it started?
No, when it started, I've been a Trekkie fan since the original episode.
Yeah, that's
me
fucking.
too, but I wasn't alive
I'm
then.
sorry, a comedy? No. The musical? Fuck no. They had what did they call it? The God, I just went blank on the deck. Remember?
Lower Decks.
Lower Decks?
No, where they could do anything.
Oh, Holodeck.
Thank you. Hollow's a tough word when you've had a few drinks.
Thirsty Daddy.
But I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I love musicals too, Brian, but not Star Trek. That's like taking, the guys from the 40s and putting them on the holodeck. Give me a break.
Holiday.
Yeah, there you go. There's the musical.
Oh my God.
Star Trek.
Yeah.
Yep. The holodeck, Ron, you probably know this. Holodecks, they can go into a room that looks like it's like like PlayStation bricks all over the place.
David Vodka Collins.
And then it's like a blank room, and then they can say, "Computer, make me on the moon," and then they're on the moon. A computer, make the sexiest person I love ever pop up naked, and they'll pop up naked, and
or
then you can have
interact. They can interact their favorite novels and shit.
Yeah, and you can have sex and do everything and you do everything you want there. You can make it so, as Picard would say.
Can we get one of those?
Is this Star Trek the porn?
It should be. Where's that at? That's out there. It's probably called.
We're gonna go
Star
comedy
porn.
and musical before porn. Okay, whatever.
Oh,
Star
it's
porn.
called Long Trek.
Porn Trek. Long Trek.
Our 5-year mission. Our 5-minute mission.
Our 5-minute mission
Worlds.
to go new places where no penis has gone before.
No.
You said it. Brian said it.
Then it goes.
We've got way off course here.
We're having too much fun.
Back on course, please.
That's very long. That's very long. I can't stop it. I'm sorry. I can't stop it. We're getting it all. We're getting it all.
Oh, God,
So-
I might as well play the hair.
Those-
thing.
I just think that there's a lot of announcements. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We're trying our best. We're in space right now. We're in Starfleet right now. We're talking. I'm trying new graphics. I'm trying new graphics based off themes. It's kind of fun, right?
Huh?
Yeah,
Kinda fun.
Lovely, darling.
Thank you. Trying new
I
things.
just want a new Kelvin movie with Chris Pine. God damn it.
You're getting that. Jordan, before we move on, give your pitch for that. Why, Jordan, do we need that?
Because they were so people bashed on the movies somewhat, but then you look back at them and they're like the camaraderie and the friendship between the actors. You could just tell they were great choices to play younger versions, alternate versions, I should say. It was an alternate universe of Kirk, Spock, and all them. And it just seems like they just want Carl Urban, they want Zachary Quinto, they want them back. And it's like, come on, just give us what we fucking want.
And they've been working on that script for a long time, Jordan, back and forth, but it has not happened yet. The Tarantino version was up for a long time. That got pushed aside.
I am happy that Strange New Worlds is bringing in a doctor from the original pilot of Star Trek. From way back in the day, the character, not that the actor's obviously dead.
I was
but
going to say, is she still...
Dr. Boyd was the doctor on the Enterprise before McCoy, and he had like a brief 1-episode appearance in the original series. So I'm glad they're bringing him back in Strange New Worlds.
The last one didn't do that well, Queen. It really didn't. It was
the
good.
best one.
It was good. It felt like a Star Trek movie. It really did.
It did.
It really felt great. But
I think it tanked. I think it tanked because so many people bashed on J.J. Abrams' Into Darkness.
I like that movie, though. I like that movie.
I did, but it was just a rehash of Wrath of Khan. It was a total, right down to the words. I mean, J.J. Abrams loves those member berries, man.
Yeah, he does. He does.
My father would tell the
But
story of
it
impregnating
really
my
did
mother
rehash.
every winter solstice.
Astro Wrath of Khan.
The Wrath of Khan was great. Dave, calm down, man. The Wrath of Khan was great, and it was a play off the Wrath of Khan Into Darkness, but it did not land for people all the time. Benedict Cumberbatch was fucking great.
Cumberbatch was great, but they tried to hide that he was Khan. Everybody knew he was Khan, and then they just reversed
Ron
the
knew.
role.
Ron
I
knew.
knew.
Everybody
Yeah,
knew.
he told me.
First up,
We're
first up.
working on set. Ron's like, you said that Star Trek trailer. That's fucking Khan. And I was like, I know.
Khan right there.
Well, I know because of you. That's what I said. I know because of you.
Fucking
But-
Khan.
Fucking
But I
Khan.
wa-
Is Torpid there tonight?
He's upstairs, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna do a pop in at some point.
Okay. You want to pop in?
Jordan, continue your thought. Sorry, we're cutting you off.
Oh,
Sorry.
all they did with Into Darkness is they switched to 2 characters. They made Kirk's character Spock by sacrificing himself, and they made Spock Kirk.
Yeah.
That's all he did.
Hey,
they
the
did.
star of the show is here.
We gotta put his camera down a little bit. There he is. Torbit, do you know Star Trek or care about it at all?
I know people that like Star Trek, but I don't like. I honestly,
You
not the
actually
big
know
fan.
people that like Star Trek at your age?
Well, no, not like my age that like Star Trek. People like that are older than me that like Star Trek.
Jordan, it's your time to interview Torbit about this because the younger generation, he's Gen Alpha. It's millennials versus Gen Alpha.
Is he Gen Alpha?
I'm not
Or is
Gen
he a
Alpha.
new- Yeah, I think he's a new generation.
Oh, you're still Gen Z?
Yeah, I'm Gen Z.
Last year.
Oh, I thought you were Alpha. So it's Gen Z versus Jordan. Stop. Talk Trek.
What do you want me to talk Trek? The kid don't know Trek.
Hey, man. Hey, it's your world. Talk Trek.
No kid knows Trek. I mean,
Oh.
it's sad.
Pitch why it's good, Jordan. Pitch why you should watch Trek.
It's a great sci-fi adventure. It's got fantasy. It's got comedy. It's got everything you need.
It's got musicals.
It's got musicals now.
Do you like sci-fi at all, Torbit?
No, but
He says no,
I see.
but if he watches Marvel, there's sci-fi in Marvel. Guardians of the Galaxy is a sci-fi film. Come on.
El Santo wants to know if you like wrestling, Torbit.
Huh?
Do you like wrestling? El Santo wants to know.
Not. I mean, yeah, not the biggest fan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, El Santo. Jordan, you're not selling your case for Star Trek at all here.
No lie.
No.
Jordan, you're doing a lousy job, dude.
Laissez-faire. Torbit, tell Jordan why Star Trek is not for your generation.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's not for my generation. I just think it's not for me. So, yeah, you know.
You know what I think the problem is, Brian? So when we were kids, we didn't have the internet. We didn't have YouTube and all that. We went to the video store, picked up any movie that looked good from the box art, and we got into it. You don't have to do that anymore.
Yep, not anymore, man. But the thing is, honestly, at the end of the day, Star Trek is not for everybody. I would say this right now. GR loved it, and his generation. Jordan still loves it. Batista still loves it. I know his internet's all over the place.
Corbin, I'm glad you popped in tonight. You brought reality back to the show.
Reality. We're not real
he's
enough
right.
for you?
It's good. Torbit, I see why you would not like it. Like, they have not given us the best content in the past few years, and to go back takes a lot. And so, honestly, the Kelvin timeline is great, but it's been a while since we actually delved into that franchise, and now we're going Paramount Plus and all this stuff. And sci-fi is hard to dive into sometimes, but just stay open, Torbit.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the pep star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.